So I was a stereotypical child who drifted through endless different future careers, from a pizza man to a veterinarian. In high school, I was thoroughly convinced that I was going to study archaeology, and I was going to spend my life digging up fossils and learning to read ancient hieroglyphics. But as high school progressed, I became more and more interested in biology and chemistry in the pursuit of discovering the inner workings of the world. Even with this in mind, I still applied to 8 different colleges with 8 different majors. And I chose my major based on the school I went to, so I ended up majoring in genetics at UNH. I was just sort of convinced that if I picked a major that interested me, all of the knowledge about what I wanted to do with the rest of my life would just come to me, and something in my brain would click, and I'd be like, oh, that's what I want to do with the rest of my life. And that's sort of how I progressed throughout my whole college career, just becoming more and more anxious the further I got through college, and the more and more people around me figured out what they wanted to do after college. And now's the time when all of my friends are talking about grad school and med school and jobs they want to get after college, and I'm still just as lost as I was before. And I enjoy what I'm doing and learning in school. I've just always felt a bit disconnected from it, and I never really understood why. Fast forward to last semester, and I was shocked to realize that what I was feeling was an underlying sense of resentment towards all the career options that were being presented to me. I just wanted something to show me that there was a career between being a doctor and being in a lab all day. I was sure that by the end of the semester, I would have a very clear idea of what I wanted to do, and that had yet to happen, and I suppose there was a lot to expect. But it struck me one day as I was listening to the kids that I work with talk about what they wanted to be when they grow up, and there was no hesitation, and they all were unworried about whether or not their dreams were attainable or not, and I realized that this is something that I had lost somewhere. So it was weird to me to not care about the future and just accept the way that things are. And I've met so many different people this semester who've taken so many different paths to get to where they are now. And it's taught me that things take time, and you should enjoy where you are now.